Joining me now is the author of The Failure of Affirmative Action, Bertrand Cooper. Bertrand, thank you for coming on. First up, your reaction to today's ruling.
Well, this is what everyone was expecting. It's a big part of why I wanted to print this piece in the first place, because I knew that we would be assessing the legacy of affirmative action. Now we kind of look from 1978 to today and say, what did this policy accomplish over 45 years? So I've been preparing for this for a few months, and now I'm just taking in everything. I'm looking forward to reading the dissent and seeing what schools decide to do next.
Explain why you didn't think affirmative action entirely worked in the first place.
Well, sure. I'm coming from a Black poor, Black foster and transient experience. It's how I spent most of high school. So firsthand, I got to experience what it's like to apply to colleges while affirmative action was operating under the old regime. When you look at the National Center of Education statistics, which is backed by the U.S. Census, only 14% of students coming from background like mine were going on to obtain a bachelor's degree. When you look at Harvard specifically, a team of Harvard economists looked at Harvard and asked how many of our students are coming from the bottom 20% of Americans, and they found only 3% of their students were coming from what would really be the poor. That number inched up a little bit over late 2000s, early 2010s to 5%. But what that means is that Harvard's achieved perfect Black representation. That's very rare for an elite institution. It's done that several years in a row. But because of these statistics, what we know is that when Harvard lets in around 154 Black students each freshman class, only 3 to 5% of them are going to be coming from the Black poor. It's not a very high number, which means they've overrepresented the Black middle and upper classes.
So it's not economically diverse, is what you're saying?
It's not economically diverse at all.
And not experientially diverse entirely? It
is not entirely experientially diverse either. I mean, if you were to ask anyone, including the Supreme Court justices, would be in a classroom with one Black student who comes from the projects and another Black student who comes from the middle or upper class, would that be redundant? Of course, they would say no. These are two different class experiences and both bring value. But under affirmative action, as it has operated for 45 years, there was no class consideration within race, and that's a problem because when you're applying to a school, it matters that the Black upper class has typically 1,000 times the median wealth of somebody coming from Black poverty. It's a really uneven playing field, to say the least.
So do you see this as a setback or an opportunity?
For the Black poor, it's not a setback. I stand by what I said in the piece. It's just the world as it has been. But for the Black middle, the Black upper class, it could be a setback. And so what I would hope is that it's not that. I would hope that this is an opportunity to reassess the legacy of affirmative action, reassess what it did up close, and decide to move forward with something that can benefit racial diversity, but also understands that class does exist within race, that there is a Black upper class, middle, and lower.
Do you think that there are policies out there that currently work? There's the University of Texas Austin policy that takes a top percentage from every high school in Texas and guarantees those kids a spot in. It's totally race and economics blind. It's just here are the top kids from every school and they're allowed in. There's also the using of zip code as a way to try to diversify a student body. Are there other ideas out there that you think work, help to work?
I'm not as familiar with those specific policies, and public education, especially if we're talking K through 12, it's so varied in the United States. You really have to dig into each state. In theory, I could see those working. I mean, the big hardship for Harvard was they would not be able to find enough students from each income class if they were to maintain their same standard of academic excellence. So if we go to Texas and we find out that they're able to pull students from each zip code while maintaining their school standards, and we're not just going to see the same overrepresentation of the middle and upper class, then I think that could work if there's some guarantee of pulling students from the bottom. And it's very important to emphasize that. I mean, many of the clips and sound bites that you'll hear today will mention the blow felt by low-income students, by poor communities. But there is no data to suggest that this policy has been that effective at pulling Black students in to institutions that can help with upward mobility. That just hasn't been the case.
Bertrand Cooper. Bertrand, thank you so much for coming on. I know we've had you booked for a few days now because